Alright, welcome everybody back to Dad's Coffee Break. My name is James, and today I am taking a break with more Kingdoms Reborn on brutal difficulty. Last time we continued our expansion. We extended into, let me zoom out, more of the provinces over to the left here to get access to more iron and coal. We also extended down to get access to cocoa and continued to build up our town here at Gobletter Bali, including adding a cattle ranch, adding a potter, a couple warehouses, and upgrading to level 4. What we need to do in this episode is, one, focus on our food stockpile. That seems to be dangerously low at this point, as evident through these notifications. And two, we need to continue to build up our source of iron and coal, namely by expanding over this way into these provinces so we can take advantage of those deposits. What I want to do as well is also clear out some of the forest down here and take advantage and start building the road down towards that cocoa so we can take advantage of that. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to start to build the roads towards those locations and then build up the occasional house in order to connect it to the greater town over here. What I want to make sure is that we can, in fact, get a road around this way. So let's go ahead. We have a road piece right there. We can just build it down this way. We'll build a bridge coming into this region, like so. Our forester has radius right about up until the bridge, so we'll clear out all of this for our own stockpiles. And then let me zoom out. Okay, so iron is in this mountain and coal is in that. I do want to get the coal set up first, so I'm going to actually just queue up all of this. Looks like there are some stone deposits down here as well, so we'll get access to that. And then we can use it to upgrade our houses. We do have quite a lot of laborers and builders, so we should be okay for that job. But yeah, we'll give them some time to finish that. I also just built another trading company right here. I'm going to upgrade them. And then I am going to import. So we're exporting medicine, furniture, and tooling. Actually, you know what I'm going to do for right now? I think eventually I will switch this over, but I'm going to export a lot of our wheat flour. Our bakeries, we only have 2 right now. I actually don't think I don't think they're the bottleneck. They're producing about 100 per season, which is fantastic. We might be able to get another down and get more production out of it, but I think our bottleneck right now is coal. So I am going to export wheat flour and export up to, or set my inventory target at 1,500. Right now we are at 2,100. So that'll sell off about 600 units of that, and that'll be, oh, what am I doing? I'm importing it, aren't I? There we go. We just produced about 1,000 beer, or at least our 1,000th unit of beer, and got access to the Master Brewer card, which is a global policy slot card that allows us to gain 30% efficiency in our beer breweries. So we're going to hold on to that. We're not producing too much beer, nor have we devoted too many breweries to it. We honestly don't have any. We just have the one. Go ahead and upgrade it. But we'll keep that in our back pocket just in case. Okay, and we've just researched our improved wood cutting, which is going to get us plus 20% wood harvesting yield, which is fantastic. And now I'm going to go ahead and get house adjacency, which is going to have each house get a gold piece for each nearby house. So max is 3, but still, with all of our houses right here, we should see a significant boost to our income, which is already starting to go through the roof. Our cattle ranch is now fully producing, so we're bringing in milk, meat, and leather. And I've already ordered up the construction of my tailor, who will be able to produce clothing for our town. But yeah, that's really what happens in this game is you start to produce more, slowly you're building up, and then all of a sudden your income just starts to take off. So we're at 16,000 now. We'll probably be at 50,000 gold pieces in no time. And so at first when I saw the 500,000, oh, one second. Let's get rid of this. At first, when I saw the 500,000 mark for economic victory, I thought that was extremely high. But as you go through, you'll find that your gold income starts to really increase and just spike after a certain amount of time. And that's why, good, I'm okay. And that's why trade is so important, is because you're exporting goods that you're producing a lot of and bringing in more and more gold, which allows you then to bring in other resources, other luxuries, and continue to upgrade. Like we've just reached our first level 4 house because we're now producing clothes. So really the game starts to accelerate as time goes on. And after a while, the ability to draw cards or the countdown to draw cards seems to come up almost faster and faster. It's not in the late game, but really what it is you're not relying on it as much. If you do need a card, you're just going down and buying it because, I mean, now we have 23,000 gold. We can buy whatever we really need at this point. Okay. The one thing to keep in mind though is as your gold starts to increase, so as you get into the 20,000, 30,000 gold piece range, the ability to buy wood starts to really almost disappear. In the sense that, yes, you can buy a ton of wood at once, but you got to make sure that you have the inventory slots available in order to keep that. Because if you don't, you're going to waste a lot of money and a lot of wood. We've also built up our iron mine area over here with a house and a warehouse. This will make it so we're bringing in even more iron ore to our town. Go ahead and make sure that that's upgraded. All right, and we're also getting our coal mine down here as well. Coal mine, storage, and housing. Okay, and we've entered a new era. Gain access to another book. I'm going to go sustainability book. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to get rid of Gold Rush, or actually Master Brewer card, and get the sustainability book. So we've advanced to era number 5 now. Let's take a look at the tech tree. And as we progress, it'll actually take less and less technologies to unlock the next era. So it does accelerate as time goes on. At first you need 4, and then by era 4 you need only 3, and I think the last one is maybe just 2. So we've gotten cattle ranch, house adjacency, improved wood cutting. Our gold per season or per month is really starting to increase now. I think what I will get is bank and then extra house income. We don't need knights. We don't need extra influence points. We've vassalized all the other cities. And we have enough coming in now just due to our population and town hall that we should be fine if we want to burn some in order to claim territory. Theater might be nice if we had any issues around happiness, which right now we do not. So I think what I'm going to focus on is just earning as much money as possible. That way we can open we can have enough gold in order to trade resources that we might be low on, specifically maybe some food. As far as sustainability books, I am going to put it in the baker, and then I am also going to build another baker. Okay, we're going to build it down here. I'm going to start to include more industry buildings down this way anyway, so that should be fine. Okay, we still only have about 99 citizens right now. I'm going to focus on immigration, so I'm building another immigration office to bring in more people. And then I've also bought this kidnap card, which states steal up to 3 citizens from a target player. So I am going to pause and take a look at who is around us. I don't think I'm going to steal from anybody on my continent because I want to be able to trade with them and actually make money. I think we'll go row hall. Let's take a look. Oh, and kidnap. Kidnap 3 people. Okay, perfect. So we can hit the trade route button here, but it's not going to have any effect. You do need an inner town road or inner city road in order to establish that trade route. Going back to what I said at the very beginning around trying to find a continent with a lot of players on it, because you can't build that inner city road over water. It has to be over land. So the more cities that you have on your continent, the more lucrative it will be for you to set up those inner city roads. All right, we've completed a quest to produce 500 pottery. We get the Master Potter card. Master Potter. Which gains, potters gain 20% efficiency. And that's a global policy slot. I am not going to put it in right now. I might actually even sell this because I'm not focusing on pottery. But you can see how some of these cards will allow you to focus on specific industries and then leverage trading in order to bring in anything else that you might need. So that's definitely one way that you can play this game. We do have enough gold, so we have 42,000 gold at this point. We do have enough to upgrade to Town Hall 5, so I think I might go ahead and do that. And we get 10% industrial production, which is fantastic. All right, we've unlocked banking, and now I'm going to go ahead and select extra house income. Buy the bank card, yes. So the bank card works similar to the school and the library and the tavern in the sense that for each nearby house, you're going to be generating money. And keep in mind that this does stack. So the more banks you put down, the more money you're actually going to be bringing in on a monthly or cyclical basis. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put one here. I built a market right here just to make sure that my people were getting the food that they need. Though I might actually move it. And then I'm going to put birth control into this slot. We do want as many people as possible, but right now I want to control that growth. We have about 110, so it keeps varying depending on our food stockpile. Birth control makes it so that it prevents any childbirth once housing capacity is hit. So this will make it so that we can kind of control the rate of our population. Okay, we completed another tech tree, or another tech. I am going to research deep water and bark, allowing you to claim provinces across the sea. This cattle ranch is finally up. We also put a trading company here next to the couple towns. There is, I believe, let's take a look. I think there is a desert bonus for trade companies. And I want to say it's Silk Road. Yeah. So trading posts and companies built on desert get minus 10% traded rate. So we went ahead and built this trading company right here on the desert. I think I'll probably expand operations out this way, especially as room over here starts to shore up a little bit. We won't be able to get all the trading companies we need right next to trading ports, but this will still give us a nice bonus. But I think with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. We've come quite a long way again, just continued our growth pattern and continue to bring in a lot of gold. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, please like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for the next episode of Kingdoms Reborn at God Blood Volley on brutal difficulty. All right, guys. Hope you all are doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.